handed out to another beautiful visitor. But then, the mayor took it back over a question of sex.
She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady.
Her name is Carolyn Cossey, but everyone knows her as Tula.
And the lady is mine.
Model, actress, author, she is a lady, all right. But don't tell that to Atlanta Mayor Maynard Jackson.
3 times a lady.
The British beauty's been in the public eye ever since she threw James Bond for a loop in the 007 classic, For Your Eyes Only. And most recently, she gave the Barbie twins a run for their money when she turned up in their issue of Playboy. Last week, Tula wound up in Atlanta, and the good folks in the city government got all excited. They gave Tula an honorary citizenship award for all her accomplishments. But then Mayor Jackson stripped Tula of her award. It seems that Tula was not only an honorary citizen, she was sort of an honorary woman.
You're still a young man, baby.
Yes, Tula was born a boy, a little woman trapped in the body of a little man named Barry. In 1974, Barry had a sex change, and that's when this Amazonian beauty headed toward fame. Now, Mayor Jackson says he nixed the award because Tula's main claim to fame is simply a sex change operation. But don't tell that to Tula. Her new autobiography is a bestseller in Britain. Maybe she can send Mayor Jackson an autographed copy.
Treat her like a lady.
Tula, thank you for joining us. How do you feel about the mayor's actions? Is this a slap in the face for transsexuals, or is this a moment in the glare of publicity that may help your cause?
Well, I'm a little hurt because one of the lines, I think he said, my claim to fame is being transsexual, and it's not at all. I've worked 7 years as a model in England and Europe and been very successful. It's just that the tabloids had a field day with my past when they discovered my past and brought it out into the open, and since then I've been fighting for all transsexuals to have recognition and rights in our new sex in England.
Now, what does something like this, all this kerfuffle, do to your social life? I mean, are you dating? Are you engaged? Where do you stand?
Well, I was married, Barry. I hate the name Barry. I find it very hard to say because I used to be a Barry at one time.
I was born with it. You'll have to understand.
I was born with that as well, and I soon changed it. I was born Barry Cossey, and I got rid of that.
Any other plans while you're visiting the United States and visiting New York? I understand, for instance, Donald Trump is now available for dating.
Is he really?
Yes, indeed.
I'm not sure whether he's one of the ordinary people that don't understand what a transsexual's about.
I can see
that.
that.
He looks pretty cute. I'm staying at one of his hotels, and he looks pretty cute. I mean, he hasn't called me yet for tea, so I'm waiting. But in the last year, I have been dating. I mean, I think guys have a morbid curiosity. They sort of... I'm not having an active sex life at the moment because I'm just waiting for Mr. Right to come along, but...
At what point in the relationship do you break the big news, or do people come into the relationship knowing up front?
Well, at the moment, I don't need to tell them because the circles of friends and situation, I mean, I go to premieres, parties, that sort of thing. People know who I am in England, so I don't need to say, oh, you know, I'm transsexual or I have it written across my forehead. But as a rule, I like people to get to know me as a person, and then I will say, you know, if I think the relationship's going anywhere, but I'm not going to spoil things. And I'm not ashamed of what I am, but a lot of guys, I don't want to get a black eye either.
What do you see in your future? Would you like to adopt children?
Sure, I'd like to adopt, but in England I can't because I would be an unsuitable mother. But sure, when you find that right person, that sort of the next phase is having a child, and I think I would be a very good mother.
Tula, thank you very much for joining us today, and best of luck. I hope you find somebody nice to settle down with.
Okay, hope Donald phones me up.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
So what do you think, Terry? Tula and Donald, cute couple or what?